最善を尽くす。承知。
てめえら！
真理抜刀。いや、さらなる高みへ。早く刃で引き寄せる。いや、皆さんの痛み、私が和らげます。皆さん、気をつけてください。
お前ら、ここを動くな。まったく、助けて差し上げた恩人に対し物々しく取り囲むとは、恩知らずにも程があるのではありませんか。勝ち続けよう。たとえ迷いが消えずとも。
Need something, Courtney? Oh, okay.
シュウ先輩、探していた資料、ここに置いておきますね。真理抜刀。さらなる高みへ。いや、これはあるので。いや、皆さん、気をつけてください。どうだ、どうだ、見せてみろ。勝ち続けよう。たとえ迷いが消えずとも。真理抜刀。いや、さらなる高みへ。同型に形などある。大事なものはこの手で守る。受けてみろ。勝ち続けよう。たとえ迷いが消えずとも。真理抜刀。いや、さらなる高みへ。どうだ。我がこの剣。大事なものはこの手で守る。いや、どうだ。勝ち続けよう。たとえ迷いが消えずとも。 真理抜刀。どうだ、さらに高みへ。剣の形が回らず。いや、上等。切り捨て。どうだ。行きますよ。勝ち続けよう。たとえ迷いが消えずとも。真理抜刀。さらに髪へ。早く最後で敵を制す。
少しやりすぎてしまったのでは。
いやいや、これくらいがちょうどいいんだって。上等。切り捨ててどうだ。
コントソー東部モードに移行。
溶接装置動体モードに移行。
フォークリフト不本意ながら脚部モードに移行。
我々はいかなる困難にも打ち勝つ。
行くぞ不全部。
エイジング
勝利よ。戦馬雷装。どうだ。
合体した。
合体システムはまだ実現してないって多くに。勝ち続けよう。たとえ迷いが消えずとも。真理抜刀。いや、さらに他に無駄なことを。我がこの剣で。皆さん気をつけてください。どうだ。
Oh, we need to go away.
勝ち続けよう。たとえ迷いが消えずとも。真理抜刀。皆さん気をつけてください。いや、どうだ。さらに髪に。風のことで。いや、どうだ。
Huh?
やりですね。
Probably trying to sell something.
どうだ。勝ち続けよう。たとえ迷いが消えずとも。はいはい、呼んだ。
Oh, what? Huh?
よい。ああ、型の連度が上がったな。より強い力を。
How's it going? Today's been a rough day. This came out, so I'm trying a global version. How are you? I think my controller's got stick drift, so it's not a good thing to happen when I'm leaving town like 2 days. I can use my console controller. I'm just gonna have to do that over the weekend. Seems like it's got stick drift. I don't know. I didn't even know this thing could get stick drift, but I guess you learn something new every day. This thing has served me pretty well. It doesn't really bother me that much, but could have picked a better time to do that. Just like Joy-Cons. Joy-Cons will drift when you like don't have money, or you're out of town and you can't buy a new one. I'm overdue for a new one of these anyway. I've had this one for a while. It's gotten pretty frequent use. I don't know if it's the game or the controller is making it drift, but I think it's the controller. It's weird because I take pretty good care of it. just some dust inside there.
どうだ
Okay, though. I haven't really been gaming on the phone that much
勝
lately
ち続
anyway.
けようたとえ
Wait till
迷い
next
が
month.
消え
We'll
ず
just
と
have to put up with the drift for now. Plus, I can still use this because there's lots of
真理
retro games I play that don't use the analog stick, so I can just like not map it.
この生かした一級品
システム起動侵入者排除
うわーあの大物がこっち
Guess
に
I'm
向か
gonna
って
get
くる
stick drift now.
気をつけてくださいこれまでのエンジンとはわけが違うみたいです皆さん気をつけてください
I'm pretty impressed with this though, because the Chinese version of this does not have controller support at launch. So what these guys are doing is they're fast tracking
すべて前に止める
updates that make the game better. It's making us wait like a year. This game is pretty bad.
シル百科
I think it compared to PGR. Now it's in a pretty good spot.
たとえ迷いが
Pretty
消
cool
えず
that
と
they did that, because they knew that they would get. They knew that they would get destroyed in the reviews if they didn't do that. Yeah, I might put some compressed air in there when I get home. It's good enough for now. That's a good tip though. Thank you.
さらに高みに早く最後に敵を
Oh,
制
is that better?
ゲラ大事なものをこの手で守るシル百科どうだ
I don't really need the sound anyway. It's just a bunch of
や
anime screaming.
どうだどうだ 勝ち続けよう
Yeah, when I played this at launch, it did not have controller support, but this one does. This version does. It's pretty cool that they did that. They didn't have to do that, but I think they knew it was a smart idea to do it.
真理
Most Western gamers don't like playing on the touchscreen.
さらに
I think this game is easier to play on the touchscreen than PGR for sure.
ゲラや
Touchscreen is more viable.
どうぞ
But
切り捨てや
I don't think this game is too bad on touchscreen, mostly just because there aren't as many things you need to do on like opposite side of the screen like PGR.
すべて止めるここです大曲どうだ勝ち続けようたとえ迷いが消えずとも 真理抜刀さらに神に移動を受けてみろやシルド百科いますよ切り捨て受けてみろどうだ
He tried to jump me just now, just showed up on the side of the recliner randomly. He likes to watch me play.
勝ち続けようたとえ迷いが消えずとも
Boy, the
ちょっ
skip
と緊張
cutscene
するけど
feature in this game
頑張るよ
is actually really good because it's like if you don't have time to watch it, but you still care about the story, what it does is it gives you a summary, which is pretty awesome. It's nice to have both. You're on like the bus playing this or something, and you don't have time to watch it, but you still care. And you can still read it.
俺様はここまで限らせるとはな
Oh boy. Totally want that costume. Totally want that. Thanks. Just open up my wallet right now. They don't have any of the cool characters yet. They have him.
その選択に賛同しよう。
Him. They're like the only cool
君のため
ones.
に力を振るおうか。
Well, this Kamen Rider guy is pretty cool, but he's like trash, I think.
あなたの
This
太陽
guy
は
is extremely Bishonen.
お姉さんに頼み事かしら。真理抜刀。いや、さらに高み。
What's up, Bobby? How you doing?
皆さん、気をつけてください。どうだ。受けてみろ。どうです。
That Zelia stream last night was really fun. Playing that game without the bosses bursting all the time is pretty fun, actually. I hope that guy makes more mods.
勝ち続けよう。たとえ迷いが消えずとも。
That game has the worst battles, worst designed boss fights.
真理抜刀。さらに高み。
Yeah, light side. I'll try putting some compressed air in it when I get home. I might fix it. I'm kind of overdue for a new one anyway. I'm not really too worried about it. My Pro 2 at home that I use for everything else on the channel, it works on the phone, so it'd be less convenient, but I can still play. I guess just every controller has stick drift now, even this one. Can't escape it. Inevitable stick drift.
真理抜刀。
Remember that one Joy-Con I bought when Vesperia Definitive came out on Switch? And just only playing a couple hours a day. It started drifting after like 2 months. No wonder they lost that lawsuit. That's why they have to repair those things, no questions asked now. Yeah, you're selling like one of the worst controllers. It's like not even like hardcore playing, just like a couple hours a day tops, those things. But just not built to last. I feel bad for anybody that gets a Switch Lite. I hear those things can actually drift because the Joy-Con is baked onto the controller. You have to go send it in. I don't think it's worth a cheaper price. Deal with that shit. Mail it off and get it back who knows when. Yeah, we're not getting you a Switch Lite, Courtney. That's why I'm glad I'm going with you. Stick drift is when the joystick, the character starts moving in random places. They don't. No, the joystick stops working properly. The character moves around like they're drunk. That's basically how I can describe it.
Oh, because I do.
真理抜刀
We're gonna get you the detachable ones.
ああそれはお前と組むの
Yeah, I'll help you with that. You can even use mine. Use mine as a hand-me-down.
足で引っ張ったら承知しない
はあ俺は
Yeah.
こっちのセリフでボケ
Yeah, but just don't get
なんだ
don't get a Switch Lite.
やっぱりも
Those things are scams.
はいと
Sure.
次はうまくやれるはずだどうだ逃げ場はないわよ真の万象すべて
Nintendo lost a lawsuit
ここまで限らせるとはな
for the controllers because they break really easily. Not even playing like hardcore. It's like casual, like 2 hours a day.
ライト
Yeah.
さらなる高み
That's why they lost the lawsuit. They have to repair them, no
生き
questions
る
asked.
力を
Yeah. No, it's fine. I'll help you out. There's better ones you can get anyway.
私言ったわよね
I know. I'll help
足
you.
を切
Huh? Yeah. I'm not saying anything bad. Did he make you a burger? Oh wow. No. No.
あはい
Groupie's here.
え特別
Therapy kitty.
はいはい呼んだまあまあな感じだねやったこれが正式帳真に抜刀どうださらば神め後ろにやれ
Groupie has many spots. She's
どうだ
very versatile where she decides to sit.
無駄なことを
She goes.
風のもの
She goes in her little spots. Like when I sit down to eat, she sits on the chair opposite of me where no one can find her.
勝ち続けようたとえ
She's out
迷
in
い
the
が
front
消えつか
yard. You enjoying the weather? I guess she's enjoying the weather. I don't know why else? I don't know why she's outside.
Well, she's very,
It's cooler inside, girl.
ああ頂点目指して出発進行この調子でどんどん強くなるぞはいいつでもそばにいますよ 任せろ。私の力が必要ですか？
あ、
I'm gonna see if the stick is drifting. I have a terminal diagnosis of Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. I've had this thing for like a year and a half. I'm not really too upset over it. It's just bad timing.
are you? Can we turn it down? There, I put it down there.
I don't even really play this on mobile anymore because of the PC version. I guess I will be this weekend because I won't really have access to a computer. This game runs pretty well on real hardware. Okay, so let me get into training really quick, see if there's a chance it's just the game, but I highly doubt it. I think it's just Tokyo drifting.
私が進行するための槍となる。
Well, it's working fine now. I'm not seeing any drifting. Huh. Well, no biggie either way. Can play on my Pro 2. Nothing to get pissed about. I mean, within reason. It's pretty shitty that every controller now has stick drift. Oh. Well, that's right. There's an update for this, huh? I don't know where I can get that, though. Hey, look, it's my own video. Ah, here we go. Yeah, it did. I just haven't been around to it. I hate how everything is on Reddit. The site doesn't load on the phone. I hate Reddit so much. I wish people would put stuff on places that were not Reddit. Stupid fucking ads trigger me. So much clickbait on here, man. I just want to find the damn thing. God, I hate Reddit so much. No, I don't want to use the app. Just install. Fucking A, man. I legit pay for premium services to get around ads because the ads trigger me. They trigger my anxiety. It's always telling me I need all these pills and stuff. You need penis enlargement meds or else your dick's gonna fall off. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm cool with the $10 a month and not have to see that garbage. Or the algorithm thinks I want, the algorithm thinks I want, like, Fortnite skins or something. I'm like, wow, this thing doesn't know anything about me, does it? Alright, well, it's not working for some reason. I might have to uninstall it entirely. You can try that, I guess. Probably doesn't like that I did that. Alright, go to Files. Oh, damn it, I hate that shit. I hate when you delete something and it puts it in the trash. Just get rid of it. God. I can make my own decisions. Treat me like an adult. Jeez Louise. Like, no, I need to confirm to delete it like 4 times. I put it in there for a damn reason. Once in a computer program, I want to be treated like an adult. There we go, I fixed it myself. How cool is that? I figured it didn't like that I had a private beta. So I tried to load it and it lost its shit for some reason. Literally turn it on and turn it off again. That beta is months old. Surprising. It's like when I tried the PGR test that they gave me, and fucking Windows Defender thought it was a virus and quarantined the exe file without even fucking telling me. I logged out of the game. The file was just gone. I'm like, what? There's like a ghost come in here and delete it. Alright, just because it's from another country, it's not a virus, Microsoft, alright? Chill out. Windows Defender's racist. Just because it's from Asia, it's a virus, surely. This company that's trying to take on Genshin Impact is totally going to put a virus on your computer. It'll be the greatest business move. I hear people are really unhappy with their Genshin phone because the monetization is just as bad as Genshin. I wonder if they'll change it, or are they just going to tell people to suck it up? Nope, it's going to cost a small fortune to get one character, and if you don't like it, you can go play Genshin, which is the exact same thing, so... I went on the Reddit for that game, and that was like the only thing anyone was talking about. Like, you'll get your Genshin with better, not shit combat, but they're trying to make money off you. They'll probably backpedal at least a little bit, I'm sure. Plus, it looks good when you backpedal off predatory gacha systems. They get credit for listening to the community. I'm like, no, they were always going to do that. They need all the press from being predatory and then removing it. That's right, version 8 for Streets 4 is on mobile now. I don't know if anyone knew that, but the mobile version is console parity now with all the other platforms. It was on version 7 for like an extra 3 months. That's pretty cool. What else we got here? I haven't been playing on the phone like at all, so I don't even remember what all I have. I gotta get these off the, gotta get all the saves and stuff off this, because I can run these on, the deck. It's mostly the cheats and stuff I need, like, for this game. How many hours did I put into this? It's more than that. It's probably more like 32. Game is good, but it has like 4 enemy types. But for something they threw together just to give buying the umpteenth version of Guilty Gear more value, it's pretty good. But then they did this twice and then never again. Man, I would actually play Strive if it had this. No fun allowed. Strive is shit single player content compared to like pretty much a lot of the other ones. The game is competitive or bust. It's like every other fighting game now. It's not Mortal Kombat. Also, all the bosses in this game, except the last one, are in permanent hyper armor. So, the last boss is the easiest because the combo system works. The other ones are more about pattern recognition, which isn't bad. It's just, why do you have a combo system and then the last boss is piss easy? Because you just kite him from one end of the screen to the other. You combo him coast to coast. He goes out of bounds, and then you run to the other side. You poke him and then start a combo. Maybe that's why they didn't want to do bosses that stagger. It's kind of weird though. I mean, at least the combos you do on the basic enemies does have some use. Basically just prepares you to basically bully the last boss. Hyper armor bosses aren't bad for what it's worth. Could be worse. I don't think a lot of dev time went into this, but it's still one of the best beat-em-ups on the PSP. Original ones, anyway, not ports. I wish they would do this again. Like Strive 2 or whatever next Guilty Gear is. Just give me a mode like this. Keep the dumbed down combat from Strive for all I care. Just give me this mode again. It's like a tagging system and stuff. I would play that shit to death. And no, they only did this twice. They only did it right once, because the beat 'em up mode in Guilty Gear Iska, you don't turn around like an actual beat 'em up. You have to push a turn button, which just makes it really clunky, because it doesn't play like any other beat 'em up. In this game, they made it so it's like a normal beat 'em up. And you turn left, the character turns left and right. Do they have cheats for this? Let's see. Oh, no, they don't. Yeah, this game has the craziest final boss. The final boss has like 15 forms. The final boss feels like, look, we know there's always like sweaty gamers that can beat these games on like no miss. We're gonna give the final boss like 50 forms so that nobody can do that. Okay, cool if you made it to the last boss, no miss. Too bad. Too bad, you're still putting a credit in. I think the last boss is just exhausting in this game. It's just some old guy in a big like mech. It's not even like threatening. This game doesn't have an Allen equivalent, like an actual like adversary. It's just some old guy. But the old guy came prepared and his mech takes like 800,000 shots to die. It's pretty interesting to put the credit trap at like the very end. Making sure that nobody normal is finishing this on one credit. Only the most sweatiest people that could make attempts at this like the entire opening hours of the arcade. My arcade actually had this game. I didn't grow up playing this. I was an adult when this came out, but I did play this in the arcade. I don't think I saw anybody ever once CC this game. Like impossible. I think it's harder than any Metal Slug. This game basically adopts the SNK boss syndrome, even though it's not a fighting game. It's a game about shooting. Yeah, you can get this. You can get to the end on 1 credit, but you're gonna need to give us money. Cough it up. Open that wallet. You're not doing this on 1 credit. I'll tell you that right now. It's just unlike SNK games. It's not subtle about it at all. Because every time you think you beat the boss, it has like 12 more forms. Well, the thing about Metal Slug that's different from this game is you can abuse the invincibility when you get out of vehicle. You don't have that in this game. There's no slug. The slug is the dolphin, but the dolphin's on a long-ass cooldown that you can't influence by any means. So I would say it's harder, yes. Metal Slug games get a lot easier when you figure out how to abuse getting in and out of the slug. They nerfed it in the later games, like the games after 3, but it's still pretty significant. Like up through Metal Slug 3, you're invincible like the entire time you're jumping up pretty much. I think it's only when you start falling down that you're not invincible. So pretty common strategy is just, even if you don't use the slug, you just jump in it and jump out because you get like a good half second of invincibility every time you do it. This game does not have any kind of crutch like that. Even the final boss in 6, you get access to a slug, so you can do that strategy. Just go in the slug to get invincibility, shoot it a couple times, and then jump out. As long as you time it right, you won't get hit, and the slug won't get hit either. Because the slug only takes damage when you're in it. I wouldn't say Dolphin Blue is a Metal Slug killer, but it has some improvements for sure. The frame rate, for one. Despite how unfair that game can be, at least it's 60 FPS. Like, Metal Slug games are barely 30. So, it feels better to play. But I think the Dolphin mechanic would have been better if there was a little bit more to it instead of just a cooldown. I think that's what kind of sucks about it. It's basically just a bomb. It's just a bomb that makes you invincible, but it would have been better if there was like some way to make it come back faster, like, I don't know, using a knife or something, or like trick shots or something. Would have been more interesting, but a lot of times it just kind of comes down to just do it when you have level 3, when you don't want to deal with a pattern. It's basically a shmup bomb that keeps coming back instead of being like a consumable resource. It came out the same year as Metal Slug 5, actually. 04, I think. 04, 05. Pretty late Neo Geo game. But yeah, our arcade actually had an Atomus Wave. I don't know why they bought that thing, but they did. Like the only thing they bought on the Atomus Wave that made any money was KOF 11. Because, you know, it's California, so there's a big KOF crowd. And people would go there, like, just to play that. But they tried Dolphin Blue, they tried Hokuto no Ken, like, nope. They tried Dolphin Blue and HNK, but, like, no one wanted to play those. KOF 11 was popping. I played that game competitively for a good while. Yeah. I mean, Metal Slug was pretty popular at that arcade, so I could see why they thought Dolphin Blue was a good idea, but I think the final boss really turned a lot of people off that game, at least in my area. The final boss is just overkill. The game is already hard, but then the final boss is just, you can't really call it a stat check because there's no stats, but it's like a credit check, I guess you'd call it. Like, we don't care how sweaty you get at the game. If you can get there on one credit, you're still gonna put in like a good $2 at least, just to get past that boss. It's like the Sengoku 3 final boss. That boss is very much a credit check as well. They got that combo system down well, right? Well, too bad. Here's a boss that just turns invincible randomly and covers the screen with projectiles. So, you got that far on one credit, tough shit. You're still going to be opening up your wallet and get more quarters out of there. Unavoidable. I think the final boss is the worst part of that game for sure. The pacing is already bad, and then they decide to give you a gimmick boss fight. I mean, the Neo Geo was on its last legs by that point. That game came out late 2001, so there weren't that many games after that. I guess they're trying to make money. Yeah, they pretty much stopped putting out games after 2000. It was either third parties doing it or Eolith was making those games, which is why the quality took a massive dump. Metal Slug 3 to Metal Slug 4 is a massive drop in quality. Same thing with 2001. KOF 2001 is a meme game. I remember when that game came out. How do you go from 2000 to this? What happened? Metal Slug 4 has like barely any new assets. They just started doing like sprite edits and stuff. And it was painfully obvious that the budget, they didn't really have any pixel artists. They were trying to keep it going because it still made a lot of money, but the drop in quality, you didn't have to be a hardcore gamer to notice. The drop from Metal Slug 3 to 4. KOF 2000 and 2001 as well is a massive quality difference. Copy pasta sprites. Yeah. I mean, it's not like that wasn't a common practice at the time. They used the Street Fighter Alpha sprites for like 10 years. It's not like it was a bad, like a odd practice to do that. It's just those games were known for the beautiful pixel art, and it just made it really obvious that they were just recycling shit. They weren't really making anything new. It felt like a fan game, because that's kind of how fan games are. Like open BOR games are like that. Like they're all the same sprites. It's just, does the game actually play good or not? It's the same damn sprites. There's only so many times you can put Ryu and Kyo in a beat 'em up. The only thing that really matters is the gameplay. That's why most open BOR games are really bad. Like, the only thing that really differentiates them is the gameplay, because most of them use the same sprite bases. King of Fighters, Marvel games, Street Fighter, main ones. Yeah, doesn't Metal Slug 4 have a complete recycled boss? I think one of the bosses is just recycled from Metal Slug 1, like, verbatim. It's been a while, but I think they did just copy one of the sprites from Metal Slug 1. It's either 1 or 2. And they just put it back in 4, like, verbatim. They didn't even change anything. Metal Slug 5 actually had a lot of new sprites, but most of them got cut. The big tower thing you fight before the big demon was supposed to have like an entire extra form. And it looked pretty cool. It looked like, hey, they're actually doing like original sprites again. They're not just editing old stuff. But then for whatever reason it didn't get used. You can look it up on, there's a site you can, I don't remember the name of it, but like they found the sprites, like some of them are even like, they got to the point where they were animating them, but for some reason they cut them out. It might have been like a pacing issue or something, because that last boss is a real drag. The creepypasta demon that you fight. Takes quite a long time to go down. Maybe they... I don't think it was time constraints. I think it was maybe they decided that they didn't want to... They didn't want to pull a Dolphin Blue and have like 2 hard bosses in a row. Make it a little bit less obvious that no one normal is going to beat that game on 1 credit. Who knows, though? A lot of the pixel artists for Metal Slug games they don't even have like names. They used aliases, which was very common in the Japanese game industry at the time. Try to prevent their talent from being poached. That's why I think it's really going to suck if they already announced, like, there was supposed to be a new Metal Slug, like, ages ago. I'm like, alright, well, for one, I hope the frame rate is stable, because that's the biggest way you can improve over Metal Slug. So those games do not run well on real hardware. But it's like, at the same time, you know they're not going to do pixel art. They're going to cheap out. I hope they at least have a good 3D art style, and they don't cheap out like the Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection they made with that cheap ass Flash animation. I was really disappointed in that. I'm like, dude, this looks worse than the game that came out in like 1985, because you cheaped out and you didn't do like actual sprites. You just used vector animation. It's like, just make it run well, and I know they're not going to do pixel art, so next best thing would be to have a clean art style. Yeah, I heard about that too, but they announced it way too soon. They have no gameplay. It should be a big deal that they're making another pixel art game, but for some reason they announced it with like concept art and like 1 sprite. Like, I get you're excited to announce it, but people are getting tired of that shit. No matter how big or small your game is, just show it with gameplay. If it's not ready, then keep it secret. Like, I'm pretty excited for that too, but they haven't shown anything. It's weird because they're like not even trying to crowdfund it either. That would make sense. It seems like they've got funding from publisher or something. I'm like, why didn't you just wait a year? At least have like a couple seconds of gameplay. That's just a game industry problem, though. I mean, Mortal Kombat was announced with not a single second of gameplay. Gameplay reveal is next month. Why the fuck is there a gameplay reveal? You're not going to show the damn game. I don't want to fucking know about it. It's getting really tiresome. I mean, in their defense, Mortal Kombat is like the only... Mortal Kombat's like the only one with an actual competent story, but no gameplay. Yep. Stay tuned for the gameplay reveal. I mean, it's a video game, right? Where the fuck is the gameplay? That shit's getting really old. I'm getting tired of that. Seriously. Either show me the game or don't announce it if the gameplay's not ready. Cinematic trailers just make me flaccid. Especially when they make you, like, wait a month to show the actual game. You can already fucking pre-order the game. Why would I want to pre-order when you haven't shown any gameplay? Like... I'm not buying your damn $200 collector's edition. With no gameplay. It's like drinking random stuff at a party. Like, it'll probably be okay, but there's always that risk. Yeah, I heard it's like 100 gigs. Hopefully the port is good at least. So I think the last two Mortal Kombats have had pretty embarrassing ports. Like I think 10 and 11 both had. I know 10 especially was a mess when it came out. I don't think 11 was as bad as 10. 10's port, but still, like, not acceptable. Capcom is destroying them in that field for sure. Because Street Fighter 6 lets you just download components for serious play. You don't have to download the World Tour. So it'll probably only be like maybe 10, 20 gigs. Like, just like running the game at a tournament. Not necessarily any of the extra stuff, which is really cool. They seem to be doing all the right things with that game. So 100 gigs for a fighting game is insane. That's like the same problem that BlazBlue Central Fiction had on Steam. It was like 50 gigs because of the story mode. The story mode voice data was like uncompressed. But then when they did the rollback patch, they cut it down to like 17. So now it's like a normal size. But you can imagine how much of a pain that was to like play the PC version at tournaments, because like over half of it was stuff that's not relevant for competitive play. It was all the story mode and stuff. And BlazBlue has a pretty immersive story mode, but when you're trying to set up multiple computers for a tournament and the game is 50 gigs just because of the story, that's kind of shitty. It's cool that Capcom is doing that. Especially for cons as well, because cons usually have shit overloaded Wi-Fi. So the quicker you can install the game and get your tournament going, the better. So I think that's going to be really nice for conventions and events and stuff. Like, yeah, just download the Versus mode. That's it. None of the other stuff is needed. It's not going to be used over the weekend anyway. Oh man, I gotta go. I didn't realize how late it was. Holy moly. Time flies when you're having fun, huh? Yeah, I gotta go take care of the cats, so I'll probably stream for the deck once I'm done. But yeah, I gotta go. I gotta work on their meal prep. I haven't done any of the cleaning yet. I kind of felt really shitty, so after this bonus level, I gotta go. I didn't realize it was 7:30. But we'll stream from the deck, maybe after I'm done feeding them. How's that sound? Alright, folks, that's going to be it for now. After I'm done with my responsibilities here, which is cleaning up after the cats and feeding them and everything, I'll probably stream from the deck, and we'll play like some beat-em-ups or something on there. I'll catch you guys later. Also, trying to raise a little bit of funds for my trip. Read my community post if you're interested about that. It's mostly just for food, because everything else is covered already. Yeah, I just need a little help. So I had a bunch of videos ready to go, but XSplit was trolling me and it didn't fucking record them. So there might not be a stream tonight, actually. I might leave here early so I can work on that. But I don't know. I might be able to stream tonight. So I'm just going to make a couple quick videos so that you guys have something to watch while I'm gone. But yeah, no promise on a stream tonight. But probably another one when I get done with the cats here.